Hey guys, Metal Driver 89 here bringing you another WWE Elite review, and this time we're going to be taking a look at the Wrestlemania 35 Elite Series Scott Hall action figure. Looking at the sides of the box, you can see an image of Scott Hall on the left hand side of the box, and on the right hand side you see his name. Looking at the back, you see the True Effects logo, an image of Scott Hall, stats, career highlights, a description of this figure, and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. Career highlights include Intercontinental Champion, WCW Tag Team Champion, and WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Description states, representing the NWO, Scott Hall sought to humiliate Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 18. Stats include from Miami, Florida, weight of 287 pounds, height of 6 feet 7 inches, and a finisher, the Outsider's Edge. Now that we've looked at the box, we can go ahead, open up the Scott Hall figure, and take a closer look at him. Alright, now that we have Scott Hall out of the packaging, we can take a closer look at the figure. And as we can see, he's decked out in his 2002 gear. This is what he wore when he and the NWO made their debut in the WWE. So this outfit, most notably, he wore this at WrestleMania 18 when he faced off against Stone Cold Steve Austin. So looking at the body, he looks pretty good. We've seen this body mold before in different Scott Hall figures. On the front of his trunks, he has the NWO logo. On the back, he's got Hall. And on the back of his vest, he has the NWO logo again. The rest of his gear is pretty basic. It's just him with black elbow pads, knee pads, black trunks. But now looking at the head scan, it looks really good. So again, this is utilizing Mattel's True Effects detailing that they use now with their head scans, which I love. Really brings out the detailing on the sculpts. This is not a new head sculpt though. We've seen this before with a previous Scott Hall figure, specifically the Razor Ramon figure from the Walmart exclusive Flashback series. Even has the same toothpick that this new Scott Hall figure has. Yep. But the new one does look more detailed than the previous one. Again, it's using the True Effects detailing. Can notice that on mine it looks like he's missing some of his stubble on his chin, which is unfortunate. Other than that, the paint apps look pretty good on the rest of the figure. He's got chest hair, very hairy looking guy. This vest can come off, so go ahead and try and do that here on camera. There we go. Alright, so, yep, pretty much solid. Not much on the paint apps on the body, except for the front with all the chest hair. It looks really good. So you can put him back here, put his vest here. He does come with a slew of accessories. He comes with his vest that we saw when he was wearing that. So this is his entrance gear, so that's nice that they included that. He also comes with this cinder block. It has some nice detailing on it, so it's not just a smooth piece. It's got all these ripples, dents, bubbles, whatever you want to call them. Yep. And then it does have this breakaway feature, so this is really cool. You can use this if you're into toy photography like myself. You can use these in different scenarios. This is great for kids if they want to play and use this, so it's always fun to have a breakaway weapon or feature. And he also comes with a pair of interchangeable hands. So here are some open hands. So these are really nice. I love the fact that Mattel is including interchangeable hands with a lot of their newer figures. So it looks really nice. So let's go ahead and put those hands on Scott Hall. There we go. Take that one off. Put this one back on. There. Now he has open hands. So this looks really nice because then you can do his Scott Hall pose that he does when he's walking down the ramp. So that is too sweet. So, and I love these open hands because they can be used in multiple different scenarios. You can have him tapping out if you want to do a pose like that in the ring where he's in a submission hold, or you can also tell someone to suck it. So, really cool accessories. Going over the articulation, his head is on a ball joint. I can go pretty much almost all the way around. Now, it gets a little stuck there, but it's not like you need his head backwards. His head does go up slightly, goes down slightly. Not too much, it's only just a single ball joint. The arms do rotate all the way around. It's got a hinge, so it allows it to go all the way out. He does have a bicep swivel. He's got a rotation at the wrist, hinge joints, a single jointed elbow, though it does look like it's 90 degrees. The elbow pad may hinder the articulation because it is a plastic. Thankfully, it is a soft enough plastic. He has an ab crunch, which allows him to go that far back and this far forward. He has a swivel at the waist, which allows him to rotate. The legs at the hip are on a ball joint, allows the legs to go this far out, that far up. He does have double jointed knees, although don't think you'll be able to fully utilize it due to the knee pad. It is a large knee pad, and this plastic, though it does have some give, it is a bit on the hard side, so you won't get the full range of motion with that. He does have a swivel at the calf. He has ankle joints, a hinge that allows it to go that far up and that far back, and there is a slight ankle pivot. Alright, I would like to do a quick comparison with a previous Scott Hall figure. Now, I can't always do a comparison because I won't have a ton of figures to compare it to as far as previous releases, because I like to cherry pick my favorite looking wrestlers or favorite looking figures from each line. But I do have a Scott Hall figure. I've got the previous NWO Scott Hall figure here that we can compare to. So this one is from his WCW run. He's wearing his Outsiders gear. So it's essentially the same figure body-wise and even head sculpt. Really the biggest difference with the two head sculpts is the lack of the toothpick. That, and you can notice that the eyebrows are positioned a little differently, but for the most part the head scan is very similar to each other. Again, the bodies are similar, but again, biggest difference is just the color. So one is in red and black, it says Outsiders, the other one is in black and white, and this is from his 2002 WWE run. So, what is my final verdict on this figure? I think it's a pretty solid figure. I like it a lot. I am a NWO fan. I'm a fan of Scott Hall, and I think this is a really good looking figure. I like this design. I like this outfit from his 2002 run. I think this is a really good figure. The head scan looks nice. The fact that he has interchangeable hands really sells it for me. So I think this is a great figure to add to your collection, especially if you're an NWO fan or a Scott Hall fan. Yeah, so go ahead, pick it up. I don't really see this figure in Target. I don't think I've ever seen the Wrestlemania Elites there. Could be wrong. I have seen these at Walmart, so if you want to go ahead and check out your local Walmart, you can pick them up there, or otherwise you can pick them up online on Amazon. You can get them at Ringside Collectibles as well. So, if you like this review, go ahead, hit that like button. If you want to support this channel and see more WWE Elite review, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to share this with other people, friends, family, anyone who likes WWE Elite reviews, you can go ahead and do that. It will really help this channel out, and it will give one more for the good guys. So, as always, stay tuned till the end so you can see a slideshow of this figure in action, and I'll see you next time.